Hello, I am Vishal Parikh. Today we will explore more on conditioning our data. So in particular today we are going to see the following topics: how we can manipulate categorical variables, how we can create a categorical variables, how we can combine the levels, and how we can rename the levels. So let's first start with categorical variable. So what is a categorical variable? So whenever we are working in a data science project, so categorical variable is one which will always have some of the specific value. What it will have? It will always have some specific value from a list or a set of values. Now the set of value will always be fixed. So if we determine that we are having the three different values, throughout our program these three values will remain fixed. So let us consider an example. For example, I am having a categorical variable which is named as car. Now I want to express the different color objects with the help of this car variable. So this car variable will be your categorical variable. So we will assign three different values. That we will assign first, that is red, second we will assign that is blue, and third we will assign that is green. Now whenever we are using different objects, we need to assign them a numeric value. Why? Because whenever we are working in computation, they cannot directly work, so we need to assign them values. So for simplicity, let us assign blue as 1, red as 2, and green as 3 respectively. Now consider that this categorical variable is used in your machine learning projects. So machine always understands in the form of binary, that is zeros and ones. So what we need to do? So we need to encode these categorical values. What are the categorical values? That is 1, 2 and 3 that are assigned to blue, red and green respectively, that needs to be get converted into a binary representation. How we can do that? So first let us consider blue. So there is two possibility, that is 0 and 1. It means whenever the blue color is selected, we will set its value as 1, else we will set its value as 0. Similarly, whenever we are working with red, so presence of red color, it indicates the value 1 and absence will have value 0. Similarly for green, so whenever we will have value 1 or which is assigned value as 1, that means green color is used, else it is not used. Now we will consider a detailed example in which we will see how we can create a categorical variables, how we can rename the levels, and how we can combine the levels. Now let us work with categorical data. So first what we are going to do is we will create our categorical data. So how can we do that? So for that, first we need to import pandas library. So I have imported import pandas as pd. Now we have seen an example that we have created a variable which was named as car, and we want to assign it different values, that is blue, green and red. So first let us create a series. So how can we create a series? So again, pandas library provides us a built-in function which is named as series. So I have used here pd.series, and inside this I want to create a list of colors. So inside this I have created a list which is storing three different colors, that is blue, red and green. Now whenever we are working with series, one thing I have specified over here is d type. So what do you mean by d type? It means data type. So we want to assign the data type of this as a category. So now this variable will be treated as a category of colors. So that is car_colors. Now what we want to do? We want to create categories. So how can we do that? So for that, again Python provides us a function which is named as categorical. So inside this what we have done, we have again taken a new list, that is yellow, green, red, blue and purple. And if we want to specify the categories, so for that we are having an attribute which is named as categories, and I want to assign the categories as car colors because these are also the colors. So how we can do that? So for that we have to use categories equal to car_colors. and the third parameter I have passed over here is ordered equal to false. That means this color values will not be placed in a particular order. Now what I want to do, I want to check whether any particular data is null or not inside my variable which is named as car data. So for that, again pandas library provides us a function which is named as isNull. So what this function will do, it will check whether there is a presence or not. If it is present, then it will consider, and rest it will ignore. So let us print our original car colors, we will print our car data, and we will check for find entries. So first let me print it, so it may take some time. Okay, so first you can see over here it has printed is car underscore colors. So if you remember that we have converted into a binary values, so first we need to convert it. So before doing it, first we need to assign it a values, numeric values. So here it has assigned 0, 1 and 2. So it has assigned value 0 to blue, 1 to red and 2 to green. Next what we have done, we have specified over here a new category. So what it is doing, it is checking whether this particular list of colors is present inside this particular car colors. If it is present, it will retain your color, else it will place NaN. So what it has done, it is checking whether yellow color is present inside this car underscore color. So as it is not present, you can see over here it has printed NaN value. So next it will check green. Yes, green is present, so it has retained the color with the help of this function isNull. So it is showing you green, it is also showing you red, it is also showing you blue. But again you can see purple is not present, so it has retained the value that is NaN. It has also printed its data type. So what is the data type? Again it is a category, so it has printed the categories. Now let us understand this function, that is find underscore entries. So what is the use of find underscore entries? So we have to first satisfy its value as true. So what it is going to see? So it is going to see and print the boolean values, that is true or false. So it has printed 4 times true. Now we are going to see is how we can rename the levels. So there are sometimes a situation where we need to rename our categories because sometimes it is inconvenient or we have specified wrong values for a particular need. So at that particular time we need to rename our categories. So let us check how we can rename our levels. So again first we need to import our pandas library. So I have written here import pandas as PD. Now first I have created a series, as previously we have created the same series I am using here, that is using function series, that is pandas, that is pd.series. Inside this I have specified a list of colors, that is blue, red and green, and the data type of it is category. Now what I want to do, I want to create a new category that is named as car underscore data. So for that first I am using series, and inside series I am using categorical. So first we have to write pd.series, and inside this I have written pd.categories. Now here I am specifying some of the color values, that is blue, green, red, blue and red. So what I want to do, I want to create a categories. So for that again I have specified an attribute, that is categories equal to car colors, and I have specified the ordered value as false. Now what we want to do, we want to create our level. So first we need to create a level. So for that what we have done, so I want to create a level. So for that again I have used here this variable, that is car underscore colors dot cat dot categories. Why? Because I want to categorize, and I am specifying its value as purple, yellow and mauve. Now what I want to do, I want to rename the levels. So how can we do that? So first what I have done, I have used here car underscore colors dot cat equal to categories, and then I have assigned that value as car colors. So what actually it is going to do? So first let us print our car data. So what it is showing you over here, that is showing you purple, yellow, mauve, purple and mauve. Now why it is showing you this type of values? So what it has done, it has mapped the value purple to your color blue, it has mapped yellow color to green, and it has mapped mauve color to red. So whenever you will find blue color, it will replace it with purple, it will replace green with yellow, red with mauve. So why we need to do? So for example, by mistake I have used the colors blue, green and red instead of purple, yellow and mauve. So how can we do that? So for that we have to first create a level and then we have to rename its level. So now you can see the output over here. So at the first position it is blue, so it has replaced the blue with purple. Second color is green, so it has replaced with yellow. Third color is red, so it has replaced with mauve. Now again blue is occurring, so again it is replacing it with purple. Next it is showing you red, so again you are showing here is mauve. Now the question arises, if we specify any other color than this, so it will give you an NaN. Why? Because we haven't specified that particular color inside our series. So first you need to specify it inside your series and then you have to rename it. Next we are going to see is how we can combine our levels. So for that first we need to import our libraries. So again I am importing pandas as PD. I am creating a car color series. So again I am using a function that is pd.series. Inside this I am using a list of colors that is blue, red and green and specifying the data type as category. Now what I want to do is I am creating a random categories. So it is storing some of the values, that is blue, green, red, green, and I have assigned it categories as car colors. So this color again belongs to this car color category, and I have specified ordered equal to false. That means they are not in order. Now you observe over here, you can see that blue color is present only one time. Now red color is present 2 times and green color is present 3 times. So the majority of color which is present here is green. Why? Because its value is 3. Now what we want to do? We want to combine 2 different colors. That means I want to combine blue and red color. So and I want to give it name as blue underscore red. That means whenever I found occurrence of blue and red, I want to replace it with the color that is blue underscore red. So for that what I am doing, I am creating an category for replacing it. So I have created a new color that is blue underscore red. Now you cannot directly replace its value or you cannot directly combine the levels. So first you need to check whether blue color is present in my category, whether red color is present in my category. So how we can check that particular color? So again there is a built-in function provided which is named as isIn. So what this function will do? So this function will check your data. That means whether a particular blue or red color is present in my series. If it is present, then it will replace it with blue underscore red. So let us work with that. So we will consider this for replacing, that is car underscore data. Recall your lock function. So what was the use of lock function? Whenever we want to work with string as an index. Now inside this LOC function, what I want to do, I want to check whether a red color is present or not, but inside which? So here we are using car underscore data. So car underscore data dot isIn underscore red. So it will check whether it is present. So if it is present, then it will return you the value as true, else it will return you the false. So if it is true, then I want to replace it with the color which is named as red underscore blue. So what we want to do, we want to replace blue as well as we want to replace red with the color which is named as blue underscore red. So we will write for 2 times. Why? Because number of colors you want to combine, that many times you have to check it. So we have use here is in again for red, and I want to replace it with the value that is blue underscore red, and again for blue I want to combine it with blue underscore red. Now after these modifications are done, I want to combine it. Now why we need to combine it? Because we have already replaced green is already there, and we have replaced or combined blue and red with the color which is named as blue underscore red. So how we can combine? So for that I am using again a list, and inside this I have just specified two colors, that is green and blue underscore red. So let us print this. So here you can see that it is showing you red, the position at which the red color is present. So it is showing you over here. So it is present at index number 2. So as the index starts from 0, that is 0, 1, 2. So it is showing you 2 as well as it is showing you 4. Now what we have done, so now we have next created is a category. So we have printed a category, and it is showing you all the colors, that is blue, red, green and blue underscore red. Next we have done is we have printed our entire series by combining the different levels. So whenever it will encounter the color blue, it will replace it with blue underscore red. So first color you can observe over here in our car data series or category, the first color is blue, so it has replaced it with blue underscore red. Green is maximum, so we have to retain as it is. Again when it encounters red, we have to replace it with blue underscore red, and so on. It will check your entire list in this way, and it will replace all the colors with the respected one you have combined. So it is showing you this particular output. Now your category which has combined, it is storing you only two values, that is green and blue underscore red. So what we have seen here is what is categorical data, how we can manipulate categorical data, how we can create a categorical variables, how we can combine the levels, how we can rename the levels. So this is all about your categorical data. Thank you.